Alrighty, what's up, guys? So, Javon here again with another episode of Wolf Story Time with Javon, and so I just want to get into a couple of things. So, recently I just came back from a trip to Rosarito, Mexico, right? And it was the most interesting, weird experience. So, I just wanted to share like a couple of things, like my whole experience there. So, let's get right into it. I got invited by a couple friends to go see a YG concert. I bought my ticket. We waited 3 weeks. Boom, we're ready to go to Mexico. So the first day we're getting ready to go to Mexico, I couldn't find my passport. Now this is a very important part, and I'll get back to this a little later. So I couldn't find my passport. I was just I didn't have passport. I couldn't find my birth certificate, so I'm going around my room destroying everything, trying looking for this damn passport. Couldn't find it. Fuck, freaking out. Oh my god, right? So my friends were almost gonna leave me just because I couldn't find the passport. But I ended up finding like a little copy of my birth certificate. So I got the copy. You know, packed up the my friend's van, and we drove to Mexico. Right? We got into Mexico the first night. It's pretty crazy. We got just nothing but like alcohol. We just was drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking and like drinking. Had like a wild party. It kind of ended up a little crazy. I got really really drunk. That was the first night. Second night, second day I woke up, threw up, all that, and all we ate there because we stayed there for like almost like a 4 or 5 days. So all we was eating there was just tacos and fucking burritos. That's literally all we were eating there because we were just going to the taco stands, eating taco stands, and then like after the second day, I was just super like sick. I have food poisoning because I just like kept having to use the restroom like every 5 to 10 minutes. Like it was really bad. My stomach was hurting. Like I got straight out food poisoning, and I fucking hated it. So that was that day, and then when we went to our second day. Oh, okay, no, so let's go to the day of the concert, right? We're heading up there, and then it's like 10 of us in a car, right? And then we were drinking inside the car, right? And then all of a sudden we were driving, and then a cop gets behind us, but he pulls us over, and he was like, "Oh, we stopped you because the back lights weren't on," but which was bullshit because the driver said that the lights were on. I don't know. I was in the back, so I don't know like for sure, but the driver said they were on. So the cop pretty much stopped us for no reason, and he told the driver, he told the driver to get out, and then he was like, "Oh, you guys can either pay $200 or you can get a ticket. Like pay $200 right now on the spot or get a ticket." It was like the driver told him, "No, we don't have $200." So he brought it down to 150. The cop says, "Give us 150 and we can let you go. If not, we'll get a ticket because we did have like 10 people in the car and stuff. So he can get us a ticket on that." So it's like, "No, we don't have 150 either." And so it's like, well, the driver says, "Oh, we don't have 30." The cop says, "No, we'll fine 50." So the driver comes in the car and tells us, "Oh, the cop needs $50 from us." So we all had to like get $50 between us to give to the cop. So that was another thing, us getting blackmailed by a cop in Mexico. I mean, so oh well. That's scary because they play by different rules up there. So that was pretty much scary, like getting taken advantage of just because like we're American and all that. So and then, all right, so that was that day. I kind of ruined the buzz of that day. And then so we're getting to go to the border. Now I didn't know that it takes like 3 to 5 hours of being in line from the border from Mexico to the U.S. I didn't know that. So all the time we're getting there, and so the whole trip, my friends are telling me, "Oh, you really need your passport. If since you don't have your passport, tell them that you're in the process of getting your passport. That's why you don't have your birth certificate." Because I didn't have the like original copy of it. I had like a fake photocopy of my birth certificate. So that was in my head the whole time. right? And then so we finally, at the 4 hours of driving to the border, we get to the actual border place. The guy comes out. We give him the IDs and the birth certificates. Only one of my friends had the passport, and he was like, "Wow, thank you for being the only one that had your passport out of like all of us in the car, right?" And then so he was like, "The rest of you, where's your passports? Why you guys don't have your passports?" So my friend that had her passport, she said, "Oh, they don't have it because they're in the process of getting it." And then the cop looked at us. He looks at us. He's like, "Oh, all you guys are in the process of getting it," and they're like, "Yeah." But so there's three rows, right? The driver's seat and passenger seat, the back three mid rows, and then the very, very back. I was in the very, very back. So he looked at the girl, the passenger. He was like, "Well, where's yours?" "Oh, I'm getting mine's." Sure. "Oh, he then start questioning her about it. "Oh, how much was it? Where'd you go get it?" Just questioning her to really see if she was actually getting her passport. And then so he asked her that, and I thought he was gonna go in order. So I thought he was gonna go to the passenger, driver, middle row, and then question me last because I was the furthest back. So no, he went straight to the girl in the passenger seat, all the way to me. He was like, you, what about you?" I was like, cause I was still formulating my story of what to tell him. Also like, cause I don't, like, I didn't know how much the costs were, what types and all that. I was still trying to press in my story, and I was gonna be done with what I was gonna say after he finished everybody else. But he jumped straight to her, front to me. I'm like, oh god. And then so I was kind of stuttering. He was like, "Huh? What? I can't hear you. You seem nervous. How much did it cost?" I was like, 120. He was like, "How much?" I was like, 100. I was like, so he was like, "Well, let's try this again because I've been doing this for 20 years. I know exactly how much it costs." He was like, it's like, so you really in process?" And I lied again. I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Okay, well, what type did you apply for?" I was like, uh, he's like, "Okay, so one more time. Are you really in the process of getting your, like, no. Do you really have your passport?" I was like, No, I don't have it. And then he just took our IDs in the back office, and then, like, I guess ran them or whatever he did, and then came back out, and then, like, he let us go. So I pretty much lied and almost went to, like, a Mexican prison, like, over nothing. I could just said I didn't have my passport because I had my ID and stuff, but just because it was such in my head that I needed a passport and all that, and the story of, like, we're in the process of getting it, that whole everything just kind of fucked up my brain and made me lie to the border patrol. So that was my experience of Mexico. There's some good stuff too. Like, the beaches are pretty cool, but they're just people just you know shooting up. Poverty was real big over there. It's like a lot of people shooting on the streets and stuff, like families, like little girls and stuff. So it's interesting. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I know I'm recording this on my phone, but I'm trying to get better videos. Like, I can't use my camera right now because my laptop is all messed up. But I'm gonna do a few from my phone, and then I'm back to my high quality stuff. So thank you guys. I'm almost at 1,000. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Bye.